really just want to taper?
Yeah.
Nah, today I really want to do a burst fade tutorial. That's why with my trimmer, I'm going to go ahead and set in my first initial guideline, really making sure that I stop the guideline about halfway down the ear. But now with my guideline set in, I'm going to be using number 3, laying the clipper flat and just sliding up and down. And whenever I get near the parietal ridge, instead of just digging in, I'm going to start tilting out and going right off the head to really be able to create more of a square shape. And now with my bottom guideline set in and my top guideline set in as well, I now know that I only have this much room to create the fade, which is actually a pretty good bit of room. And that's a really good thing, because now I can create my sections a lot wider, meaning that they're going to be about a finger's width wide, which is really going to allow me to play with the lever. And what I mean by that is that now I can close the lever all the way, bringing the top blade and the bottom blade close to each other, dig in at the very bottom, beginning right below the first initial guideline and going above it about 1/4 inch. And as I work my way within that section, I'm going to be opening the lever a little bit at a time, going a little bit higher within that section each and every time. And that's really allowing me to be able to fade out the bottom line and to create essentially a mini fade within each section. But anyways, now with the number 1, I'm going to be repeating the same steps. The main thing to keep in mind right now is to make sure that you stay consistent with the same shape as the first initial guideline, meaning I start off in the temple, bring it around, and stop about halfway down the ear. That way, sana sana colita de rana, you come up with the fade that's really going to have you thinking that you need glasses. But never mind that. Look at how the whole fade really flows in together. All simply because we made sure to stay consistent with the first initial guideline and kept on going with that. But of course, you know we had to hit it with the double V in the back and the cross. Man, see bro, and you just wanted a taper.